Hey, what is going on, my fellow Sagittariuses? Butch here. I am going to do your 1 week read. It is a general read, so it may not resonate with everyone. It is for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and your Venus. For all you cross watchers, roles can be reversed. Always feel free to comment down below. Going to be using the Heaven and Hell Tarot. No, I'm not. Same company that makes them. The Runic Tarot. This is Heaven and Earth, Heaven and Hell. Heaven and Earth Tarot is the other one. This is the same company makes this one, but it's called the Runic Tarot. Okay, now we got that straight. With all that being said, let's get it. Universe, what is going on with Sagittarius? What message do we have for Sagittarius, universe? All right, Sagittarius. So the first thing is, I feel like this is someone that you're already dealing with, and I feel like lately there's been a lot of chaotic energy with this person. You know, with that Tower card, you know, possibly a lot of arguments or just a lot of cold shoulders even. Sometimes it's not so much when it's chaos, it doesn't necessarily have to be, you know, that aggressive chaos. Sometimes it can be what's not being said. You know, causing chaos, causing late nights and anxiety. You know, and that's what I feel with that Nine of Swords is like the late nights anxiety, wonder what the hell is going on, where you stand. I feel like you're not really sure. It's almost like you're walking on eggshells with this person. You know, I feel like there's times when this person is distant, you know, hot and cold energy. You know, I feel like they're just, we got this Eight of Swords, a self-imposed prison. I feel like this person is keeping their feelings from you. You know, and I feel like that's because I feel like emotionally, I feel like this person's already walked away from this. You know, I feel like this person doesn't give to this connection anymore. I feel like they're not happy, and I mean, I feel like you're not really happy with this person anymore. It's not what it was. You know, it feels, that Temperance in reverse, it feels out of balance. Something's not right here. You know, something isn't right, but nobody's saying it. Like I said, emotionally, I feel like this person's checked out. You know, but I feel like it is confusing because I feel like this person it continues to put in the work when needed. You know, it's like they've emotionally checked out, but mentally they're still showing up. You know, they're still punching in for work, but then they're going home after they punch in. You know what I mean? It's this feeling of like they have their bags packed, but they're in a closet somewhere. And I mean, for some of you, I mean, I feel like the reason why they're staying is pride. You know, I feel like they don't want to be the one to end it. Also, there is a connection that you have with this person. I mean, I feel like there is still that friendship, and it's like they don't want to hurt you. But for some of you, I feel like they just don't want to be alone either. Like, it's like, if I tell this person I don't want to be with them, you know, we're going to break up and then I'll be alone. And I feel like that's a fear of this person. They don't want to be alone. And I feel like they do trust you. They do have that friendship with you. So it's like, you know, it's better to stay than to go kind of energy. But like I said, their bags are packed. They're in a closet somewhere. Not literally. I hope not anyway. But I feel like it's like emotionally, that's the way it is. You know, like I said, I don't feel like either one of you are happy with this. I don't feel like you feel like you're being nurtured anymore. You don't feel like this person's showing up anymore. And even worse so, with that Aquarius, the star card in reverse, not feeling nurtured, but also I feel like you know they're not being honest with you. You know, they're kind of just going through the motions. But it is that, like I said, it is that fear. For some of you, it's that fear they don't want to be alone. For others, it's that fear they don't want to look bad. They don't want to, you know, it's they don't want to swallow their pride, so they're staying at a pride, staying at a loneliness. They don't want to be alone. But it's very confusing because there's also a part of this where I don't feel like it. I mean, I feel like we lost that connection. Neither one of you are happy. I mean, this person doesn't know what they want. But there's still a part of this person that I feel like still cares deeply about you. And I feel like part of him kind of hopes the spark's going to come back. You know, that rebirth, that rekindling this. It's very confusing because, I mean, like I said, it's like their bags are packed in the closet, but they're hoping to be able to unpack them. There's been some distance. You know, there's some distance between the two of you, but I don't feel like this person necessarily wants to give up on this. You know, it's like when you're at this job, when you're at a job and you hate the job, you used to love the job, and hate's a strong word. You used to love the job, but now you just find it hard to come to work. But you still like going, you know, you still like the job. Oh my God, my brain hurts. There's still, you know, it's like you're still waiting for that promotion. And if you get that promotion, you'll love the job again. You know, their biggest fear is losing you, but yet they're not doing anything to keep you. My God. But there's still the hope of moving forward with you. I just feel like this is so out of balance. Like, I don't feel like this person is actively looking for someone else, but they're also not actively trying to make this better. And that's maybe where the pride comes in. Maybe that's what we're talking about here. Maybe the pride is not willing to say that it's over, because once they say it's over, it's over. But it's not completely out of the question that this isn't over. I feel like this person is just sitting on a fence somewhere. And they don't, you know what I mean? They're not doing anything for it or against it. They're just being there. They're just present. Like I said, they're just showing up, going through the motions. But they're not completely giving up on it either. They're not putting in the work, but they're not giving up. Like, they're not walking away, but they're not walking toward. I mean, my brain is hurting. This is so confusing. Like, they're not looking for anybody else. They're not looking to move on. They're afraid of being alone. But then they're also afraid of losing you. You know, they still care about you, but they're not showing you. I don't know what's wrong with this person. I just feel like they really don't know what they... I feel like we got to a point where it's almost like they're overthinking the shit out of this. I mean, the other 4 swords, overthinking it. You know, it's at a point where you either move on to something, make a serious commitment to each other, or you go your separate ways. And they haven't decided which way they're going to go. You know, they're really not even thinking about it. Like, seriously, I really don't know what the hell this person's doing. They're not actively trying to save this, but they're not actively trying to destroy it either. You know, I feel like there's a lot going on with this person, and I feel like they just, they're in the upside down. You know, they're in a place where they don't know what to do next. I mean, they're trying to make a decision on where they go from here. One thing is clear, they don't want to lose you. They do care about you. And I feel like there's a part of them that hopes that, you know, this can be rekindled and that that fire can be restoked, but they're not doing anything to sway this one way or the other. And that Queen of Swords in reverse, not being honest with you, I mean, and then the Star card in reverse, they're not nurturing this connection either. You know, they're not being honest with you about how they feel. I mean, it's just, like, I'm not even joking. My brain is hurting. I mean, I'm a Sagittarius sun and moon, and I'm trying to find the end game here. But I don't feel like there is an end game. Like, it's not like they want to get rid of you, but they're not doing anything to keep you. So it's like they're just waiting for the cards to fall where they may. But like I said, I do feel like there's a possibility that things can turn around, and that, you know, that the love isn't actually lost. It's just, the love isn't actually gone or dead. It's just lost. And there's a chance that we can find it, because when something's lost, there's a chance for it to be found. I think they're overthinking the shit out of this, to be honest with you. And I feel like their overthinking is causing me to overthink. When you tap into some people's energy, it's a roller coaster. And that's exactly what it is. It's an emotional roller coaster. Might even call it that. That's the title. Probably going to call it that. But I feel like at the end of the day, I feel like they just don't know if they're ready or if they're not. And I feel like it's almost like they don't want to commit to you if they don't know that they can commit to you, because I feel like they do care about you. I mean, I usually love putting an end where this is going, but I just don't see it. I mean, I don't see where this is going, and I'm hoping that we tap into this again so we can, like, get an end game. You know, it's almost like a to be continued type shit. And I've never had this before. I mean, I'm just speechless. That doesn't happen to me. But I am. They want you. They want to be with you, but they're not being with you. They don't want to lose you, but they're not trying to actively keeping you. I mean, with this person, we have Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, Leo, Sagittarius, some Pisces, and some Scorpio, some Cancer as well. Yeah, I apologize. I mean, I might even do another Sagittarius read, but I just, whew. I mean, usually if you see some, in a read, I'll get, the person, is playing some sort of game where they just want to wait until they find someone else to let you go. Then, I've gotten reads like that, but this is not that. They're not looking for anybody else. They trust you. They care about you. I mean, it's a little self-sabotaging, almost trying to push you away. So it's that you're making the decision. But it's also, like I said, I feel like there's times when they do show up. It's a hot and cold energy, because I feel like sometimes when they feel like you may be pulling away from them, they try to pull you back in. Seriously, I'm speechless. I don't even know. Usually I'd like to do a story after the read too, but what story do you have for this? It started out, I mean, it took a huge sideways twist there, because I feel like in the beginning it seemed like, it almost seemed like they weren't in it. The emotion has lost. I feel like there is some distance between you, but it's not distance that's completely out of the picture to be covered. You know what I mean? It's not like we can't get back together. It's like, we're here. This is you, this is them. We're parallel. We're in each other's area, in each other's like immediate area, but we're not together. But we're staying here. It's like railroad tracks. It's like this is what I see. I see two people heading down the track together, but never joining. The two tracks never come together. I mean, this person they don't want to lose you, but they're not doing it. I keep saying it because I'm trying to figure it out in my head. I'm trying to figure out what this person's doing. And like I said, in the beginning, it felt like almost like self-sabotaging, like push you away, ignore you, and then we got that hot and cold. So, I mean, this person comes back when they feel like you are pulling away. When they feel like they're going to lose you, they put an effort, enough to keep you there. But it's not necessarily breadcrumbing, because they still want you there. They're not just giving you a little bit because you serve a purpose. Anyway, my brain hurts. Like I said, I might even do another Sagittarius reading, because I've never had a reading go this sideways. And I don't see the end in sight. I mean, they still care about you, and like I said, there's still a chance that this can move forward, and there's still a chance that this person wants it to move forward, with each other, because they do care about you, they do trust you, they do have a connection with you that is very deep. I mean, honestly, if I'm going to give you an honest end game to this, I feel like they know what they want. They just don't know how to get it. I feel like they want to be with you. They just don't want it to be like it has been. All right, be good. Take care. Stay safe.